Innanzitutto
about truth are much more relevant and much more urgent now, given everything that's gone on in the last 5-6 years.
Però quello che viene detto, le discussioni che riguardano la verità, la rilevanza della verità, sono sicuramente più importanti, più fondamentali oggi, considerato quello che è successo in questi ultimi 5-6 anni.
I think that this film, Tony isn't here, you can ask him issues long before we become heightened again about the truth.
Ovviamente questa domanda la potete forse meglio rivolgere a Tony. Mi sentite senza microfono? Ma sei laggiù?
He's not there? He stepped away? We didn't write the movie. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Si è allontanato un attimo, comunque sembra che la sceneggiatura l'abbia scritta circa 6-7 anni fa.
Ok. Oh, cappuccino.
Grazie. Buongiorno, da sempre la coscienza politica del sistema americano. Hollywood è diventato da sempre la coscienza del sistema politico americano. Lei è molto impegnato. Lei crede che il cinema può aiutare a cambiare le cose? È una a cambiare
And it has over time. It's been used to incite wars, to support foreign policies, to eradicate or to help eradicate racism, to help bring about rights for women. Films have done a lot. It's also taught people to smoke. It's had a very interesting effect on society. In general, I know it's long, but in general, we don't tend to lead society. We tend to reflect it because it takes us a couple of years. Something big happens, and it takes us 2 years to write about it and then get it out, have it finished. So I do believe that it can change. I am certainly frustrated politically. I live in a country where I think most of our country is frustrated politically with the state of our country. Don't quite know how we got there, but that's why we make the films we try to make right now, is to wake people up. That the character I play, if we'd seen a movie about his life 10 years earlier, he would be the bad guy in the movie. This is about, in some ways, some sort of redemption, although not on the level of the verdict, or Unforgiven even, not on those kinds of levels. There isn't that kind of redemption, but it is a film about, my character is an incredibly flawed character. That's why it's interesting. First and foremost, most actors will come up here and if they were honest with you, they would say that 95% of the work that they've done in a film is because of a well-written script or a well-directed film, which usually has very little to do with the actor. I mean, that's quite honestly the truth. If you have a really well-written script, so much of the part is done for you. You read it, you understand what to do. We wanted to declamorize him and me. And I think that's, as I get older, it gets a lot easier to do. But in general, all we really wanted to do was, what was important to me was that it didn't feel like, I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't want to feel like a movie star movie. You know what I mean? It's hard to do that when you're really well known. So you have to find ways to sort of try to declamorize. But first and foremost, it was a really good script and a really talented director. He can probably hear me, so I don't want to compliment him. Not right now, it doesn't. Now it's popular and easy, quite honestly. Right now, 70% of our country is against the war. It was a little more nerve-wracking in 2003 when we were doing Syriana and Goodnight Good Luck. That was, they were picketing my movies, and I was on the cover of a magazine called A Traitor to My Country. That was hard then, but that's what makes you do it, because you get pissed off. Now it doesn't take courage. I'm glad it's happening. Now it takes talent, and a talented director like Brian De Palma is what we need. We need people who are able to have an intelligent discussion about, I don't know, have you seen this documentary, No End in Sight? Have anyone seen it? Inside. It's great because we're now at that point where we're starting to, as a country, do what we do very well, which is fix mistakes we make. We make them all the time. You know, we put Japanese into internment camps at the beginning of World War II. Wrong, stupid. We fix it, you know. That's what we're good at. And we're now in that phase. We're not there yet, but we're starting in that phase. So, does it take courage? I think now it takes talent, and we need really talented people like Ryan Palmer, so I'm excited. I haven't seen the film. I'm trying to think of the actors that I know that I've spent time with. Ralph. I like him a lot. He's very intimate in my house. I think he's really wonderful. He's too handsome. I don't like him. If you were a woman, that would be fine. You know, I know all the sort of the big stars, and I think they're all wonderful. I don't know. I'm trying to think if I've seen any smaller, interesting